Surveying tools and tool maintenance. Land surveying tools. When surveying a plot of farmland, there are two types of measurements that are taken: distance and angle measurements. In order to take these measurements, there are many helpful tools which include measuring tape, measuring wheel, ranging pole, chaining pin, arrow and pin, Gunter's chain, prismatic compass, and theodolite. This topic will discuss the uses for each and how to maintain them to ensure proper function. Gunter's chain. A Gunter's chain is a distance measuring device made of a chain that is exactly 66 feet in length, or 20.1 meters, and consisting of 100 links of chain, each 0.66 feet or 0.2 meters in length. This measuring device is named after its inventor, Edmund Gunter. The length of 66 feet was chosen intentionally because one square chain equals 484 square yards, 10 square chains equals an acre, and 80 chains is equal to a mile. Chaining pins. Pins are sometimes used in conjunction with a Gunter's chain. When more than one chain is needed to measure a length that is longer than 20 meters, chaining pins, sometimes also called arrows or just pins, can be used to mark the end of the chain length. Measuring wheels. Measuring wheels, also called surveyors' wheels, are best when used to estimate distances. Measuring wheels come in different sizes. These wheels are used by counting the number of rotations and multiplying by the circumference of the wheel. To use a wheel, make sure that there are no obstacles along the path you want to measure. Start at the exact place you want to begin your measurement and walk steadily to the end point of your measurement. A counter on the wheel will keep track of the number of rotations of the wheel. Measuring tape. A measuring tape is used to measure distance and can also assist in determining a right-angled triangle during farm layout. When used correctly, measuring tapes can offer more exact measurements than measuring wheels. Measuring tapes may be made of linen, woven metallic tape, or synthetic materials. Measuring tapes that are used for land surveying must be quite long and are wound on a spool. To get an accurate measurement, you must precisely place the beginning of the measuring tape at the exact spot you want to begin measuring from, and measure to the exact point where you want to end. Ranging poles. Sometimes the space you want to measure is longer than the measuring tape. To measure long distances, surveyors sometimes use ranging poles to mark shorter distances. For example, if the length of land being measured is longer than 20 meters and the measuring tape is only 20 meters in length, ranging poles can be used to mark every 20 meters. Prismatic compass. Another tool that is helpful in measuring both distance and angles is a prismatic compass. A prismatic compass is a magnetic compass that is used as a navigation and surveying instrument. It helps the surveyor determine the direction of surveying lines and ensures the surveyor continues to measure in the correct direction. In addition to measuring straight lines, it can be used to measure angles using a 0 to 360 degree circle bearing system. Theodolite. Another tool that is used to measure angles is a theodolite. Theodolites can be used to measure horizontal and vertical angles. When using a theodolite, the user uses pins or stakes to mark points that are needed for the calculation, including the starting position, any position where the theodolite is moved during the measurement process, and measurement points in the distance. Maintaining surveying tools. Surveying requires that your instruments are in good working order. It is important to maintain equipment using these tips. Clean or wash and dry properly after use before storage. Grease or oil the metal parts. Paint the metal parts when necessary. Fit properly where necessary with metal tips. Make sure graduated measurements are not cleaned off. Keep prismatic compass away from magnetic fields. Repair and service equipment when necessary. Store in a cool, dry place. Use the equipment for appropriate operation. Just like maintaining farm tools and equipment, the reasons to maintain surveying equipment includes to ensure proper functioning, to prolong the life of the equipment, to avoid accidents during operation, to avoid breakdown or need for repair, and to enhance the resale value.